Welcome to today's tutorial. In this short video, we are going to look at some of the baby movements and their meanings. Number one, arching their backs. Babies that are under 2 months old used to arch their backs a lot. In most cases, it is just a response to a normal body pains, normal body adjustments. But there are a couple of exceptions to this. If your baby arches their backs during breastfeeding, it is a sign of reflex. But if your baby arches their backs after eating, it means they are full. So it is normal for babies between 2 months and 3 months to be arching their backs. Number 2 movement, whining their head, rotating their head. Rotating of head is a way most babies use to calm down. When a child wants to calm down, they begin to whine their head. You see a child rotating his head or whining his head when they find themselves in the hand of a total stranger. At that point, they will begin to whine their head and cry. So it is your duty to make the baby to relax. If you want to make your baby to calm down, all you need to do is to carry the child and begin to rub the child gently at the back. Another way of calming your child down when they begin to cry is by rubbing their nose or rubbing the back of their ears. By doing so, your baby will calm down. Some of them also whine their heads when they want to fall asleep. When a child is whining his head and you do everything possible to calm him down and he's not relaxing, you know that the child is in pain. Then you have to take the child to the hospital. Number 3, clenching their fist. When a child is crying and tightens his fist, it means the child is hungry. But the moment a child is full, the child releases his fist. So anytime you see your child fist like this, you don't need to bother to feed the child. Even if the child is crying, the child is not hungry. But if the child's fist is tightened, that means the child is hungry. Number 4 movement, lifting their legs. During the first 3 months of a baby, the baby experiences a lot of body development. Tummy problem is inevitable for every child. Although there are some medications that can help ease the pain, that makes the child to relax in these first 3 months. Because of the tummy pains, most of these babies lift up their legs, trying to help themselves feel better from the sensation of that pain. Lifting up their legs help them to ease off the pain. If you see a baby between 0 to 3 months lifting up their legs and you held that leg down, you find out that the baby will begin to cry because they are using those legs to support themselves, to ease off the unpleasant sensation from that tummy pains. There are other means moms can support babies during this stomach bite. All those ones are also welcome, but babies have a way of supporting themselves. Meanwhile, using of coconut water is the best. If you don't want your baby to experience stomach bite at all, here in Africa, particularly in Nigeria, we use coconut water. At birth, before you breastfeed the child, drop some water of coconut in the mouth of that child. That will stop anything stomach bite, stomach upset. The child will not have it until the child grows. So that is our secret here in Nigeria. Try coconut water and you will see the wonders in it. The 5th body movement is jerking their hands. provoke the startle reflex in a baby, the baby will begin to jerk. There are things you can avoid if you don't want your child to begin to jerk. Things like bright light. Where a child is, suddenly you on a bright light. Loud sound. All of a sudden you increase your music in a very loud way. The child will begin to cry and begin to jerk. Sudden wake-ups of a child can also provoke the startle reflex in a child. Avoid anything that can provoke the startle reflex in your baby. Otherwise, you see the baby crying and jerking, crying and jerking. So whenever you find your child crying and jerking, it is your duty to calm the child down. Make the child to relax. By gently rubbing the baby will put the baby back to sleep. Some you have to breastfeed before they go back to sleep. Knowing this body movement of a baby will help you to know how best to help your child, how best to make your child to relax, how best to read the mind of your child. Pediatricians recommend that parents should be talking to their children frequently. Don't say the child doesn't understand, that the baby is too young to understand. Speak to your baby. Talk to them all the time. Take them around the house. Show them things that are in the house. Tell them the way it works. You can go to electric socket, tell him this is electric socket. You on it and off it. If you want to on it, this is it. If you want to off it, just be talking to your baby like that. Baby that experiences a lot of communication when they are young are more smarter than their peers. Effective communication with your babies, talking to them frequently, also help them to develop their own individual gestures and sounds. The best way they will be expressing their feelings. As a mom, do you have any baby communication tricks? Please do well to leave it in the comment section. Thank you for watching my video. Please don't fail to subscribe. God bless you.